plumberparts.co.uk.
Plumber.
Hold tight and welcome to today's plumberparts.co.uk video. As you know, my name is James. This is an Ask the Plumber video. For some reason it's gone away from you actually asking us any questions, because we do get asked loads of questions, over to basically us showing all the photos of the absolute tragedies you find on a daily basis in the world of plumbing. But first up, earlier on this week, if you'd have been on our Twitter or our Facebook feeds, you'd have seen that we were doing a competition to win one of these. A Never Mind the Ballcocks, Here's the Plumber competition, which if you were alive from the early 70s, you'd realise was the first ever proper punk album that we've converted over into the plumbing world. Thanks to one of our fantastic followers for coming up with this idea. They were the ones who come up with the pun. I've sent them out a magnet. I've asked you if you've got it yet. You haven't come back to us, so let us know. If you haven't got it, we'll have to send you another one out. So yeah, we had a little think about how we're actually going to choose who the winner is, and we've decided to use the tabby animal who is on all our videos, Big G, and a couple of my mates. Last night we watched the game, we watched the England-Wales game, so you know what day it is today, it's Saturday, that's when we're filming. This video is probably going to go out during the week. So you know what context I'm in. At a late night last night, watched the England game. England were amazing, Wales unlucky. But that's what happens if you use pyrotechnics and lights to win a game of skill, physicality, and above all, scrubs. Anyway, so firstly, let me introduce my two helpers helping us do this today. Firstly, number one, we have got Jack, otherwise known as what I call him, Hagrid. Jack, please enter. So you can see why I call Jack Hagrid, it's because he's absolutely massive. Jack, just go down a little bit. I'm 6 foot tall, believe me. So Jack's going to be the first one helping us out today. What the idea is we're going to have the social networks in which you guys entered the particular competition, which was, if we watch this quick video here, how much was the man on an hour?
Even the way in which he's tweeted this. For instance, I work for £6.89 an hour on a night.
Boring! So the answer to the question was, the man was on £6.89 an hour, pretty much moaning, isn't he? I mean, it's above, what was it, the wage of lowliness, unless you're an apprentice, of course. So the idea is, I was explaining just then, we're going to have the social networks in which all of you enter this competition, and George is going to choose which network is going to be knocked out. From there on, we will then basically pick at random the winner, and then we'll contact you. You're going to receive the magnet, and then you're going to send me a photo of you with the magnet. Not in any dodgy way, just on your van or something like that. So, next up on the list, another helper. He is a killer of cancer. He's an absolutely amazing guy, and he's about to go to Australia. Everyone, round of applause for Tom. As you can see, Tom is the shortest out of all of us. You can stand up now, Tom. Let's not beat about the bush. We've got one more beast to add to this whole thing. He's Tabby. You all know who he is. It's Big G. So yeah, George is going to be the beast that actually chooses us. So let me show you how this is going to happen. So at the same time, so we know that there's no naughtiness going on, George is going to be somewhere over there. The three social networks that we work through: Twitter, Facebook, and Tinder. What we're going to do is we're going to get a bit of food simultaneously put down on each one. When George goes up to that one, that particular network is knocked out, okay? So that's basically the plan. So, let's get it on. So look, he knows there's an opportunity here to earn food. So look, we're all loaded up with treats. Right, drop the G. Isn't this going as well as I thought it would? George, no. Ready, steady, go. George, what's this? Treats. George, come on. Wait, what's this? George, what's this? See, George, just like the rest of the world, hates us on Tinder, and then he doesn't like Facebook either. So the person who's going to win is going to be a Twitter follower. So George has chosen Twitter as a social network that we will pick the winner from. At Tony12Parker, you are the winner, mate. We will send you through a direct message. Take a photo of it, send it to us, and we'll retweet it to the world. See you later, George. Oh, but that's enough stupidity for the next couple of minutes, children. Well done, by the way, there, Tony. Guys, I know there's a lot of people actually entered this on Facebook. Blame the cat. You wouldn't believe the amount of entries we had on Tinder. So first up, we've got Andy Matt Johns, who's found a massive hairball. Oh, mate. We've all come across them. They are filth. Some of the harshest things I've ever seen, but there we go, it's amazing. So next up, Chris Wiley feels my pain from our earlier From the Van video. I've got 2 smashed windscreens on the van. I've pretty much got them both sorted out now, but that guy feels my pain. It's nice to know that a lot of you are also going through trauma. Makes me feel so much better. Dan Prince 211 comes in with a beautiful bit of high quality waste from a basin. Uphill style. One of my favourites the last couple of weeks. Fluid Plumsole came in. Lush Wood Effect Valent. Oh my god, that is beautiful. There's so, that is great. Someone really thought about that. They're like, what am I going to do to make my Valent match up with my leopard print curtain? And that's definitely the only way I'd ever have done it. Oh dear, needless to say, Gareth Harding was proper tripped out by this one. Gaz, God knows why that was put up there. I mean, even the pipework to it's shocking. But yeah, up that high, no idea. I have no idea. Handy guy, he's been following us for a while now. I mean, it took me a while to see where it was coming from. Polyfiller, there's a bit of polyfiller there. It took me ages to spot it, but yeah, I found it in the end. I've been away to Prague. Took me about a week to get over it. Made stag do. We went out at 4 o'clock on a Friday morning. We left, and I think the first day lasted about 25 hours. Prague's a beautiful city. There was flutters of snow. There's a big clock there, and there's a street called Wenceslas Street, which is an incredibly interesting and vibrant place to visit once it gets dark. Joel Hunts, God knows, just can't figure it out. Don't know what's going on there. It looks like a work of art. That's why I replied to that tweet with a big fat dunno. And then, Jonathan Swan, beautiful bit of plumbing. Why do people do it? Liam Mitchell came in with an absolute beauty. That overflow pipe for a toilet. You never know. I mean, either it's an overflow pipe that someone's piped up really badly wrong, or somehow they've managed to get 3/4 plastic that you usually use for condense or overflow and got it so it's actually a feed pipe. Either way, it's an absolute nightmare. It doesn't matter. Patrick, my boy, well done. Someone's actually sent us in a picture of what happens when you run condense pipe from a boiler in copper. It doesn't take long for this sort of thing to actually happen in the end. It doesn't take long. I mean, it's acidic. Next up, Paul Godden. Anyone spot the deliberate mistake? I had a little look and I was like, well, the only thing I can't see is 1.25 inch waste for the basin. So that's what I'm saying, Paul. Tell me if I'm right, mate. You know, let us know. Also, a little bit of work we've done with our sponsors and friends, Trade Radiators, this week. They sent us out this massive black radiator to fit up in the kitchen and film for their website, and I thought you guys might want to see it because it's absolutely beautiful. Also, BDIG is just sat there and he made sure that everything was okay and up to his liking. Last and pretty much going to be a winner for a sticker this week, it is Will Jefferson's come in. I mean, what can you say? It's some of the finest plumbing I've ever seen. Look at the comments we got for that on Facebook. You can see that Rowan Chapel and all that. Gary, Andy, not Viv Richards, Joel, loads of people loved that photo. So you are the winner of this week's sticker. Right guys, I'm sorry we haven't actually answered any questions this week. We had that competition to get through at the start, and obviously we want to come up with a way of doing it. We are going to do more competitions. There are more magnets to be won. So firstly, subscribe to our videos to know about more of them. Alternatively, you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. If you need any more help or any more information, visit our website at plumberparts.co.uk. I cannot stress enough how important it is to subscribe, okay? There will be more prizes, there will be more presents, there will be more scrubs from the Big Fat G. Anyway, until next time, which could be a From the Van video, it could be an Ask the Plumber video, or it could be one of the vast amount of instructional videos that we've got to film, you wouldn't believe. We'll see you next time. Remember everyone, hold tight!
Plumberparts.co.uk. Plumber.